I do, and I still would like to recommend we go to the rollback rate. You know, we spend $81 million on affordable housing, and yet we've done nothing to protect our homeowners. We raised their taxes last year, and we wanted, it was suggested we do a marketing campaign to let the people know we didn't raise their taxes. So let's not do that again. So if we do adopt this millage rate that has been proposed, again, we are going to be raising taxes. And I'm not asking you to even cut taxes. I'm just asking you to go back to the rollback rate so we collect the same amount we did last year. This year, we have an opportunity, not given any other year, well, we're going to get $189 million for the federal government without rules, without parameters. And we can, instead of putting $12 million on the backs of only property owners, not anybody else that uses our roads for wear and tear on roads. We aren't giving it to our tourists. We are not giving it to our renters. We're not giving it to big corporations that send their trucks into our county. We're going to put it on the backs of our homeowners until 2035. And that $12 million could certainly be paid for by this money that we're getting from the Rescue Act. The sheriff's cameras can certainly be paid for by the money we're getting from the Rescue Act. We did not give our citizens a break last year. We raised their taxes, and we took it out of their bank account, just like it was said by one of our callers today, and we put it in our bank account. We didn't pay a bill on it. Now, they have continued, our citizens have continued to suffer, and businesses have been bad. People have been laid off for a year and a half. The amount of anxiety and mental health that our citizens have had to put up with. We've raised our sewer rates, we've raised our water rates, we've raised our garbage rates. Insurance rates are going up, and according to the flood insurance are going to be going up significantly every year. We have this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to give our citizens a break because we got a gift of $189 million from the federal government, and I think that we should go to the rollback rate, give our citizens a break, and not charge them any more than we charged them last year, instead of having a proposed millage rate of 1.93 tax increase, which I'm not sure what the total amount was. So last year was a $31 million tax increase. I don't have, and I'm sure Bill has, what the total amount increase is going to be this year. And I just think that we have this wonderful gift, this wonderful opportunity to protect our homeowners, because we have not been protecting our homeowners. We're worried about affordable housing, but we've done nothing to help the people that already have their homes and stay in their homes. And I think that we owe it to them after such a difficult year and a half that doesn't seem to be getting any less stressful or any less anxiety. And with the flood insurance, I spoke to a mayor who had a presentation at the Big C. They said maybe an 18% increase in flood insurance. I mean, that's a big deal in Pinellas County. And our homeowners are really going to be struggling, and I just can't understand why we would consider raising taxes when we have the ability to have $189 million to give us all the things we want, and then some. We don't even have a plan for that $189 million. Why would not we consider giving our citizens a break? I mean, if it were up to me, I'd go past the rollback rate and actually give them a tax cut. But the way it was printed in the paper, and one of our callers was absolutely right, it said that they were going to save up to $25. Well, they're not going to save up to $25. It's not a tax cut. We are raising the millage rate over and above what we collected last year. So they're not getting a tax break. They're getting a tax break if we left the millage the same, but it really wasn't explained to the citizens very well in that article that we are actually increasing their taxes again. And I just cannot believe when we have this incredible gift that we would put this on the backs of our citizens and our homeowners, especially the Transportation Trust Fund. I mean, that is just, that's what that gift was for. And the fact that we're not going to give that to anybody else and only to our property owners till 2035 when we don't have to makes no sense. And I really beg of you on behalf of our citizens to give them a break and leave the tax rate exactly what it was last year so we collect the exact same amount of money and we don't raise taxes. Just this one time we have the opportunity to do this. Why don't we do this? Why don't we give this to the people and give them some of their money? We don't have a plan for the $189 million. Go to the rollback rate. Leave the tax, the amount, the exact same that we collected last year. It gave us a lot of money last year, $31 million that went into reserves. It's going to give us plenty of money this year. And let's give the people a break. Let's give the homeowners a break. Instead of worrying about affordable housing, let's help people stay in their homes.